this is the place you want to be placing your clients. And the reason I say that, and this is not an unbiased opinion, there's a lot of developments on the market, right? And most of them are struggling to get up with funding, construction costs and the likes. The beautiful thing about YarraBend is that we are obviously a master plan community. So we're able to amortize the land of every different stage and precinct across the whole development, right? It doesn't mean we haven't had our own challenges. And I was talking to someone before mentioning that pre-COVID, we had a project that had a build tender and it was probably 80% sold. We got out the back end of COVID. The bill price went up, and this is no word of a lie, $13 million from COVID because of supply issues, construction costs, and labour. And the Victorian government, they've taken all the good trades and they're paying them elevated rates for infrastructure that we do need. But obviously the trades don't want to work on commercial sites when they can get almost double the value. We had a concrete quote for one of these projects. It was $3.5 million. Someone else came in $7 million, right? These are the difficulties that developers are facing across the country. The lucky thing about us is that this is not a standalone development. We have so many different stages that I've talked about: apartments, townhouses, villas. We've got riverfront homes that are going to start at $8 million. And I'll talk about them today. We have a wait list for them. There's only 8 of those, right? But we have everything for every budget and lifestyle, but we're elevating it through our amenities and our offering. Obviously, I've just met Adam and the beautiful offering that he has. And it is. It's another level and class. And we're so close to the city. If you jump on a bus during peak hour, it goes straight on the Eastern Freeway 200 metres away, bus lane in the city in 10 minutes. It's faster than walking 450 metres to the train and catching the train during peak hour. That's only during peak hour. Otherwise, you walk to the train and be in the city in 20 minutes. Alternatively, you can jump on a bike path at the end of our development where the river is, with our riverfront. You can ride directly to the city within 20 minutes without going onto a road. It's purely bike paths. Anyway, I'm going to talk about Glenvill developments today and what our actual offering is. There is a lot of projects that I'm not going to bore you with. We're currently under development and completed. The list is very long, right? But what I'm going to talk about today is where we're at today sorry, you can go back to that percent. Where we're at today, and I thank you. We are national. And what I mean by that is we have so many different divisions. Well, there's actually 4 different divisions to the Glenvill business. We have a housing business. So at Glenvill Homes, which most people understand and know us for, the luxury builder who actually brought to market Knockdown Rebuild. We were the first builder to build a display village in Australia. And I can't remember when that was. It was, I reckon, in the 70s. But out in Vermont, for those that are from Melbourne, we built 14 homes back in the day. We built a display home on top of a car park in Surfers Paradise. Then we went to LA. We were the first person to build high-rise in St Kilda Road. We have a very, very long history. But today, we have in Broadbeach in Queensland, we have absolute beachfront properties, not necessarily for your clients, but they might be for you, albeit they start at $6.25 million. But the penthouse there is a tri-level penthouse with its own rooftop, pool, gym, sauna, ice baths, everything, right? And you might say that's expensive, very expensive for Melbourne, but Gold Coast, there's a lot of things selling in the high 20s and over 30 mil. But in terms of this project alone, there's 15 apartments or 15 full floor residences that start at $6.25 million. We haven't launched it yet. We're just taking EOIs. We already have 5 EOIs from 15. We haven't finished the renders. We haven't finished the actual spec. Our first EOI was $11.25 million for 1.5 level sub penthouse. YarraBend, obviously, but we are known as the urban regeneration developer. And what I mean by that is we take old sites and repurpose them. This is the former side of the Amcor paper mills. We've also taken the brickworks from Brunswick Brickworks and the Coterie in Northcote and repurposed all of those. We're very sensitive to heritage and we love being able to do things differently. The list goes on and on, but we've done a lot of high-end boutique developments in all of the best suburbs. Thanks.